Beginning next year, there won't be any 4-year-olds in that pack of kindergartners. A new law signed last week by Governor Schwarzenegger requires kindergartners in California to be 5 years old by September 1st of a given school year. The bill was introduced by State Senator Joe Simitian, who represents most of Santa Clara, San Mateo, and Santa Cruz counties. He explained why the law is necessary at a town hall meeting last Thursday in Los Altos.
There are 6 million kids in the California K-12 school system, and 25% of them, 1.5 million kids, started too early to fully realize their potential for success. And when you put it that way, it sounds like a more significant issue. Because increasingly, kindergarten is a little more rigorous than the place many of us remember so fondly all those years ago.
The bill was the brainchild of 2 local teachers who were tired of seeing students failing in kindergarten and leaving unprepared for the rest of their educations.
Last year, I had two teachers from in my district, a woman named Diana Argenti, who teaches kindergarten, and a woman named Natalie Beavis, who is a reading specialist, show up at my office with a petition signed by 287 other classroom teachers, and they said, Senator Simitian, we think you need to adjust the starting age for kindergarten, because California is one of just 4 states in the country that starts kids as young as we do. You don't have to be 5 until you get to December the 2nd, and that makes us not only out of step with the rest of the country, which sometimes is okay, but it makes us a place that is starting kids too young to succeed.
Not only will the bill help prevent children from falling behind in school, but it will also save the state a lot of money.
There's a benefit, which is if you roll that date back and say, hey, next year we're going to start the kids only if they've turned 5 by September the 1st, that means you've got a cohort of about 300,000 kindergartners instead of 400,000 kindergartners. And that means there are 100,000 fewer kids starting that year, and that means you save about $700 million. And that savings is not just a one-time only savings, but because that cohort of kids stays smaller when they move to 1st grade, and 2nd grade, and 3rd grade, and 4th grade, you save $700 million a year for 13 years, which is $9.1 billion.
That money will not, however, go towards the state's dwindling general fund, but instead to a new program called Transitional Kindergarten, which will ensure children born in the fall have a preschool experience, something vital to a child's development, according to Argenti and Beavis.
It isn't just starting these kids at the right age. It's making sure that before they get to school, they've had the kind of get-ready year that kindergarten used to be, some kind of a pre-kindergarten experience that will really tee them up for success. So ultimately what I've chosen to do is put forward a bill that not only rolls that date back to September the 1st, but says we're going to take those savings and we're going to use those savings to create a transitional kindergarten a year before the regular kindergarten year for those kids that we call young 5s.
For the Peninsula Press, this is Daniel Boehm signing off.